Morning, everybody. Hey, you're watching the Outlet Podcast, and I'm doing one of the driving things again. So, yeah, remember how I told you that I was involved in, 3 excursions involving flights and heights? Yeah, so this is the second, episode that I'll do for that in the How I Met Her series. Her being my wife. And so yeah, let me just get into the story, because I mentioned previously in the last video, the slingshot video that you can find on YouTube, that I bought 2 tickets. Well, I bought 2 pairs of 2 tickets. One for something called the slingshot, and if that video gets 50 plus likes by this March, because we're in the month of February, by the end of March, then I will definitely post that video, and you're gonna want to watch it, because let me tell you, it's pretty funny. I didn't know that I can scream that much, but apparently, yeah, you can. So today, not today, but I bought another set of tickets. The other set of tickets that I bought was actually for a ride, because here in Central Florida, we all have amusements, like amusement parks, amusement things, everything like that. So I bought 2 tickets for this thing called the. Sorry, I'm turning so much. I'm here in the parking lot. I bought tickets for this thing called the Sky Coaster. If you haven't seen it, you can probably YouTube it, and it's pretty intimidating. And I'll tell you what was most intimidating. Alright, parking. I'll tell you what was the most intimidating thing about that ride. It was the rising up. Okay, so once again, this was something that me and my wife, this girl that I was interested in, that we were doing. I bought those tickets to kind of impress her and stuff. So we end up going once again after church on Sunday. So we go to this place, and I'm really nervous. Once again, at this time I was like, Gazy, you just did the slingshot. This one can't be that bad. It was pretty terrifying, because when you are when you're next to an attraction, when off at a distance, it's not that bad. But when you're right in front of it, it's very scary. So what this is, it's a giant arc. There's a giant arc. And there's 2 cables that are suspended on 2 different parts of the arc. There is a giant pillar, more or less, located behind the arc. And there's a cable attached to that. Now, these 3 cables are attached to a human hot pocket of sorts. So what and you get in this human hot pocket, but the way you get in is lying down, face down. So these cables, so they're all loose and whatever. Me and this girl, we get on this thing. We get on it. They tell us who wants to pull the ripcord. And I was like, geez, I guess I have to. So, because you gotta be a man, right? So I'm on the right hand side. We're both laying face down, we're able to look up like Superman and stuff, and our arms were loose, but everything else was tight. So that was okay, that was not too bad. But we start being lifted, and the way it's lifted, okay, yeah, I can show you guys. So we're being lifted slowly. There, we're being lifted upwards and backwards. Up to, yeah, so it was very scary, because it stopped at various heights. When you're walking on the ground, you feel the wind and the breeze, that's alright. When you're suspended by 3 cables, and you're about 4 stories high or something. I don't know. I was super, 4 stories doesn't sound that bad. It wasn't 4 stories, I'll tell you that much. It was over at the Fun Spot, so maybe if you go Google Orlando Fun Spot Sky Coaster, and you'll see. But so yeah, I was unbelievably scared, and it's a free fall until the cables that are attached to the arch, actually catch and you start to swing because of the sake of momentum. It's a free fall, and it was a good free fall for like 5-6 seconds, and that was pretty scary, like, because I was next to her and I hear an intercom behind me. It's like, all right, you're getting ready, blah blah blah, you're ready, whenever you're ready, pull the ripcord. Like, I just touched the darn thing. I touched it, and wham. I don't know how fast we were going, but okay, the second we caught slack, like the slack was there was no more slack, and we were actually swinging, that gave me a little bit more peace, but everything else was pretty scary. That free fall was nasty. And once again, I'm sitting there you know what? I didn't even have a chance to actually scream. I didn't have a chance to scream because it happened so fast. It happened that fast. Like, this girl, the girl that I'm interested in, she cheered and stuff, but she didn't cheer that much. I mean, she cheered probably on the swinging. Whoa, I'm covering the camera. She cheered on the swinging, but that's it. And that's it of this other segment of, like, how I met her. There's one more story I want to share with you guys, and I might share it with you today. I just really want to get something to eat and maybe a hot tea because my throat is killing me. I recorded some episodes last night on the Outlet podcast as well as on the vlogs. So my throat is pretty bad right now. It's pretty banged up. But you can catch all that on iTunes, SoundCloud, Stitcher Radio, and Blubrry. On YouTube, please like, share, and subscribe. Let me know if you've gone on this type of roller coaster and your reaction. All right, take care, you guys. Connect and recharge.